Hey, good morning. Oh, you're on mute, Casey.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Cool.
Cool.
A little under the weather today.
I am. Yeah, it sucks midweek, so just trying to power through it.
Yeah.
But it's happening. Okay, so looks like we have a few people on. Hi, Michelle. So I'm gonna make her a speaker. Okay. So while you get set up, I'm gonna keep adding more locations and just feel free to get started whenever you like.
Cool. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling in from?
Tampa, Florida.
Nice. I got my palm trees back here too. I'm in Miami.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell you were somewhere tropical.
Yeah, I believe, is it Chad? I think it might be Chad. Chad also, is Schroeder, I believe his name is. I think he's a radio station in Tampa. He's been using Rolla as well, someone in your market. So I don't know if you know him or not, but
I know who he is, yeah, but I have not met him yet.
Okay, cool. Cool. We'll give it a couple minutes to see if anyone else jumps in.
Excuse me a second.
Just another minute, we'll get started. Looks like we've got Nick, William, Bridget, and Michelle in, and Latoya. And guys, just so you know, I do like to keep the radius rooms a bit conversational, so I don't mean to put anyone on the spot, but it is helpful for me to understand a little bit more about your habits with video. It's going to be really helpful for us to have just a very open dialogue about video content creation in your business right now. Cool, guys. All right, well, I'm just going to get cracking here. I know everyone's busy and time is valuable. Very grateful for Joanna and Bijou inviting us to speak and meet everyone. My name's Casey. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Rolla. Prior to building this mobile app, which I'm going to show you in just a few moments, I ran a creative agency in New York that was primarily focused on luxury real estate, hospitality, tourism, with an even more specific focus on video content creation. And the 3 years leading up to the pandemic, we were able to market over $5 billion worth of single family homes using video content strategies. And so, we've ran a traditional film production company for quite a while, but we saw during the pandemic the moment when agents could no longer hire video companies and the struggles that you as agents had in figuring out other creative ways to actually create video content and the limitations that you have to do that. And so what we want to understand, if you don't mind me kind of opening up the dialogue here, is what is everyone here doing from a video perspective currently? Are you guys hiring video companies? Are you trying to create videos on your own? What's sort of been the strategy, and how are you doing it currently? That would help me understand. Anyone, feel free to jump in.
So I have a YouTube channel, and I'm just using my iPhone to film. And so definitely I could step up the production quality of them.
So what
and edit on my phone.
So what, you'll put your phone up on a little kickstand and you're mostly talking about topics and information?
Yeah, I'll either have it on a tripod and talking about whatever topic, or I just hold it and, go through like my latest listing or a new model home or something like that.
And Michelle, you are editing the videos yourself as well after that?
Yes.
Yeah. And what are you using to edit those videos?
There's an app called InShot.
Okay. and you're finding yourself spending a reasonable amount of time in there to sort of piece it together and take out the bad takes and the ums and the uhs and kind of tighten it up? Has that been?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm getting better and better at that, but it is very time consuming.
Yeah, I gotcha. Bridget, Latoya, anyone else here currently creating video content to any capacity? I guess if you're not creating video content, it'd be helpful for me to also understand what's sort of stopping you from doing it right now. What are the hurdles in getting it done? Is it cost? Is it finding the right vendor? Is it, if you're doing it yourself, is it editing and the time it takes? For anyone who is creating video content, where's the friction you're experiencing currently?
Okay, I'll jump in. I use Rolla.
Hey, Chad. Oh, there you go.
But what Michelle said is I've started doing that as well. Where my YouTube channel, I'll use the stuff that the Rolla team produces for me, as well as kind of just off the cuff videos here and there, a couple of minutes at a crack. And it's something new. I absolutely hated the idea of editing. I hate the idea of me being on camera even right now. But with the Rolla team, I mean, taking the ums out and the awkward pauses and all that I would normally have, it's actually given, and I'm not trying to sell anyone, but it's kind of given me the confidence to do more of that, even if it's on my own. So, but I continue to use you guys on my videos, and they turn out really, really nice. And
Chad, I guess from the other kinds of videos that you want to be making, right, that maybe you were limited to figuring out how to do on your own, with Rolla, and I'm going to play a video in a moment that walks you through the app so you guys can understand how it works. But the templatization, the storyboards, the ability to be guided through that process of capturing a very specific video that you want to make, historically with other apps or just using your own camera roll, did you feel like you could approach creating a video yourself and do a pretty good job at it, or did you feel like you were looking for a solution?
I didn't know where to start, honestly. So the templates for me help me stay focused. And the fact that you can kind of make the template however you want it, plus and minus some things, that's helped me personally, as far as, the actual production piece. The ones I do on my own, I don't know how to edit, like Michelle must be editing on her own. So I have to do it in one take.
Right.
So if I don't get it right the first time, I redo it.
It can take you 50 tries before you're happy with it.
Well, I do a little better than 50, but not much.
Well, look, guys, that's Michelle, you as well?
Yeah. In fact, one of my most popular videos that gets the most views and actually gets my phone ringing is one of the first ones I made where my husband was the videographer. And it started out with him in selfie mode by accident. And he's like, uh-oh, wait a minute, something's wrong. How do I fix this? Then he flipped over to me, and that's still in the video because at the time I didn't know how to edit it out. And now it's gotten so many views and so much response, I don't dare edit it and have to start over, so it's the worst video ever, but people like it because it's real, I guess.
It's real, yes. No, I can appreciate the authenticity factor as well. And that's why you have tools like Instagram and TikTok to do exactly what you just did, right? Just capture whatever you want and post it without really there being, a couple of the things that we built into Rolla to ensure quality control, brand consistency, ensure that you have your talking points down before you start speaking. Things like that is why we created Rolla to help you create better quality branded video content. And so, what happened was during the pandemic, real estate agents just could not hire video companies anymore. I had a creative agency. I couldn't get hired. I couldn't get on airplanes. I couldn't get into hotels. I couldn't get into people's homes or corporate offices. And so agents started taking matters into their own hands and sort of, capturing video content on their own. And so we built this Rolla mobile app to give you more of an approachable way of capturing video content and handle all of the post-production and the editing work for you. But the reason really why we built Rolla is not just because of the pandemic. It's actually because so many buyers and sellers now are just expecting video to be some part of this purchasing and inquiry experience. But you as realtors are just struggling to create enough video content to meet that market demand. Now, traditionally, the way of doing it is you can hire a video company, but it's expensive. There's lots of logistics, coordination, scheduling involved. Or you can try to do it all yourself, like Chad and Michelle were explaining before. And while you may get through it, sort of grin and bearing it all the way through. The truth is most agents just don't really have the wherewithal to know how to tell a great story or how to capture really quality footage or have the time, most importantly, the time to edit videos yourself. And so, like I was saying, I'll share this video with you maybe in another chat window, or maybe I'll play it so you can see it here. This is the kind of content that agents were creating, before the pandemic or during the pandemic. I'm sorry, and it was pretty disheartening seeing this kind of content captured. No one's really cleaning rooms up. Their shots are wandering around. Everyone's kind of aimlessly just trying to figure it out as they go, and they're posting these videos. And so what happened was we ended up speaking to a lot of the sales managers, the marketing advisors, the agents at so many companies and asking, where is the struggle that you're having getting your agents to capture quality video? And the problem is that they felt like agents are just kind of going rogue and capturing content on their own, and there's just like a lack of control and consistency there. And so we knew that there's a problem that we are solving here. And so we know you as realtors, you want more video, you want it cheaper, you want it faster, you want to make sure it's quality, and obviously you want to get to market faster than your competition. And so these are the reasons why we built Rolla. It's a mobile video app that empowers anyone with zero video experience the ability to become a better video content creator. And we do that using storyboard templates that help you create videos about your neighborhoods, your listings, yourself, what's going on in the market. This is so much more than just a property tour video app. And the most unique feature of Rolla is that we can maintain brand consistency across hundreds of thousands of video assets. And so solo agents, if you want to make 60 videos throughout the year, just know that anytime you submit your content to Rolla, it's going to follow those brand standards and guidelines. And if you're on a team that has multiple agents or several agents, dozens or more, this is a great way for your marketing team to really have that sort of relief, knowing that all their agents are going to be able to capture content using that brand consistency. And so what I'd like to do now is actually just play a video that shows you the app. I'd love to actually click through it live for you, but I think there's just some sharing issues with right now with sharing that through the Radius chat bubble right now. I think that's just because the sizing is all big when I share. So I'm just going to play a video right now that walks you through the process of using Rolla's mobile app. Before I do that, though, any questions so far on what I explained, and any comments at all? Cool. If not, no worries. Just shout if you're hearing a delay or like a feedback loop here. Sometimes it's funky when you play the video back. I'm going to mute here and play it here. Let's open up the app. As a real estate agent, I understand how important it is to consistently create and share video content, but hiring film production companies every time I want to make a video is expensive. And Instagram and TikTok don't necessarily give me the proper guidance I need to create specific videos for my real estate business. This is why we created Rolla. These are templates I can choose based on my video needs: property tours, market updates, neighborhood guides, before and afters, topic videos, agent bios. I'm going to create a property tour. I input the property address and choose whether I want to capture this video in landscape or portrait format. I input some basic information about my property. Let's say it's a 2-1 with a kitchen and a family room. I also want to add an interview of myself for this video. Then I hit save. Rolla generates a storyboard to help me stay organized while I create this video. I'm ready to tell a great story from beginning, middle to end. This makes creating a video approachable. No more capturing dozens of random clips only to see them waste away in your camera roll. I'm going to pause there. Just want to make sure there's no delay. Everyone can hear the audio fine? Okay, thank you. Up top, I can see the percentage of scenes I've captured so far. Below, I can see each scene I'll capture. I'm standing in the family room, so let's start there. If I have a stabilizer for my phone, I can attach it. Now I'm in the Rolla capture interface. Up top, the app tells me where to position myself within the space. Below, I can easily navigate between the scenes of my video. To the right, you can see the suggested camera moves for each scene. No Hollywood film was ever made by doing the same camera move over and over. These are different camera moves that will make my final video much more dynamic. If I forget how to do a tilt shot, I just click here. A prompt will appear to remind me how. Rolla has built technology into the capture experience that guarantees anyone can capture a quality video shot every time. These are guardrails that will let you know if your shot is crooked, or if your scene is too dark, or if you're moving too fast. I'm going to capture my tilt shot. I hit record and prepare to capture. Each shot is limited to 6 seconds in length. This is to ensure that every shot is captured with intention. We don't want shots that just wander around. I can immediately preview my shot and keep or discard it. As soon as my clip is captured, it's immediately being uploaded to the cloud. No Dropbox or Google Drive links. The app bumps me over to my next required shot. Let's capture that interview I wanted. The app notifies me if there's too much background noise to conduct an interview. It also helps me get the right framing for my shot. I capture and continue until I've completed all of my minimum required shots. All of my clips are stored in these organized scenes. If I want to add text overlays on top of my video, using my company's branding, fonts, and colors, I simply add the relevant overlay text here. If I want to add a voiceover to this specific scene, I just tap and record. I can easily play back, keep, or discard. All of the text, voice, and video data for each scene is neatly organized. From a bird's eye, I can see all the shots I've taken and what I still need to accomplish. Let's fast forward to finishing all of my scenes and delete the gazebo since I don't want to capture it anymore. I can easily rearrange the order of my scenes to reflect my final video. The app knows that I've reached 100% completion of all of my required shots. At this point, the submit button is enabled. I swipe to add a music track, add my headshot, my company logo, and a call to action. Then I submit it to Rolla. Rolla will handle all of the post-production, editing, and branding, so you don't have to. This will save you a tremendous amount of time in the long run. Once my video is ready for review, I'll receive a push notification that takes me to my video. I can easily leave comments about changes I'd like to see. Once all of my notes are in, just choose Needs Review, and our editors will get back to work. Once I've approved my video, I can access the final branded, unbranded, and social version of my video here. I can download the final video asset to my phone or share them directly to social media. So we just went from inspiration to creation to syndication, all within Rolla's mobile app. I've just done what film companies charge thousands of dollars for, all on my own, using my phone. But Rolla is going to help you make more than just property tours. If you want to make an agent bio, simply click the template, enter in the information you would like to talk about, and the kinds of shots you'd like to capture. The same storyboard will generate and help you go out and capture with confidence. Jump into the scene, grab your shots, and submit them to Rolla. Remember, we handle all of the editing. Just wait until you see the final product. Okay. Sorry, I know there might have been quite a bit of information, but generally that is how the app works, and that is the user experience that you'd be going through to create any kind of video, really. Happy to take any questions about that experience and answer.
So I noticed that there's different time, like it tells you how long you have to film each shot. Do you at the beginning say, I want to make a 14-minute video versus I want a 1 minute, YouTube short?
Yeah, all of the videos that we provide you are going to be below 2 minutes in length. But remember, when you create a video with us, we give you that full length version, but we also cut the video up into social assets and short form content for you as well. So you're going to get that 1 to 2 minute branded video, but then we're going to give you shorter versions of that video as well. Make sense?
Yeah, because YouTube likes long form, although they currently love shorts also. Like, they'll show YouTube shorts to everybody, whether they're your target audience or not. But
Michelle, what you might end up doing is capturing many 2-minute topic videos and really populating them throughout your entire YouTube channel. Yes, it's great to have long form YouTube, but having more of a volume of searchable specific videos might also be beneficial. But you kind of let us know if you're like, hey, I've made 7 topic videos that are 2 minutes each and they're really great. I want to string them all into one final video, edit together to publish a long form version of YouTube. Just let us know. We can work on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Happy to take any other questions about the app UI, the app interface, any of the templates that we offer.
Got a quick question on the cut-ups for each video. I received that. I think we've done 4 videos together so far. And I only ever got that cut up on the first one. The other 3 are just the full version.
And Chad, are those topic videos we're talking about?
Oh, that could be the issue, right? The first one was a topic. Then I had first one's a neighborhood guide, 2 topic videos, and an agent bio.
Yeah, so you would have received the social cuts for the neighborhood guide. That's correct. But for topic videos, it's really difficult for us to know within a 60-second time frame of your final video what you would want to have as like a short form asset or not. The good thing is in Instagram, you can bring that asset in as the full length video and just choose the segment that you want to publish. So just, to Chad's point, we do provide those social assets for all templates with the exception of topic videos and market updates because they are very narrative driven and it's very tough for us to know where you would want to make that cut.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
But yeah, guys, I think just, as a proof of concept here, we'll share this link so y'all can see, but I mean, thousands of videos at this point have been made by agents with 0 video experience. They're quality, they're branded, and, ultimately they were created for a fraction of the price of hiring a video company. And so, would highly suggest you poke around and take a look at some of these videos that have been created by agents and get inspired. And then as far as pricing goes, so everyone knows how this works. You can download Rolla's app for free right now in the App Store. And actually with Radius Agent, we do have a promotion with them. Technically, I'll just share my screen on Radius's dashboard. If you guys have ever seen this video creator tab down here, that's us. So what you can do is choose video creator and you can create an account and you'll get 10% off your first monthly subscription or 10% off the entire year when you sign up for an annual with us. And so as far as pricing goes, though, that has been updated actually quite a bit since we started with Radius. You can now download the app for free. And as soon as you're ready to start paying for your videos to be edited by us, that is when you start paying for Rolla. And so, let's say you filled up a storyboard of a neighborhood guide that you wanted to capture. Or create, or an agent bio and a property tour, you would choose that you want to, have 3 video campaigns edited. Like I mentioned, when I was just talking with Chad, you're going to get a branded version, you're going to get an unbranded version, and you're going to get social versions of all videos with the exception of those market update and topic videos. And so that's what a video campaign implies. And so that's how the pricing works. It's free to download, and you're just paying every time you want your videos to be professionally edited. Any questions on that pricing?
Nick, do you have any B-roll that you can add, or is that something we would have to still gather on our own?
Yeah, Michelle, it's a great question. We would love to be able to send crews to every market that Radius agents are located in and provide, a library of stock footage of all the, most recent restaurants, shops, bars, things like that have been, popped up in the last few months. But that would be difficult for us to do unless, of course, your brokerage is interested in hiring our professional film company to come there and create all those assets for you and then allow you to select those upon checkout in Rolla's app. So currently, no, we don't have a stock library available of highly specific market material, but we would be able to accommodate that if your brokerage is interested in building that library up with us.
Is there any generic B-roll, like here's the ocean? It doesn't have to be a particular ocean.
Unfortunately, no sort of generic B-roll at this time. You'd have to actually capture that content yourself if you wanted to be part of your unique video.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems a little overwhelming the first time. I thought so. I'm like, holy crap. It's going to take me days to do this. But my wife and I set Sunday aside, and we went and had drinks at a couple places. We walked around the neighborhood, and it was actually kind of fun. And I got all my B-roll at that time. So it's not really as overwhelming as I thought it was going to be when I actually started. Just for me to you, I thought it was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was overthinking the whole thing.
Yeah, which I tend to do.
Well, no, we all do, right? I mean, this is part of what we do. But the other thing is, I found, I did a demo with these guys a while back, and it wasn't sold as the one-all. You know, they're not saying this is the only thing you should do. If you're doing successful stuff on your YouTube, the way you do it that way. This is just a really cool supplement because you'll see I'm not, obviously, you guys can hear me, I'm not very polished, but they actually make me look better than I really am the way they put it together. And to me, that gives me the confidence, quite honestly. I still do my YouTube stuff the old-fashioned way. I set up my camera and I redo it 15 times. But for the polished stuff I want, this is what I've been using so far, and I really like it. That's my opinion.
Michelle, to Chad's point, if you wanted to make like a bio video about yourself, the good thing about Rolla is you don't have to feel this pressure of like going out and capturing all of those moments, all of those shots, like in a half hour's time and being happy with what you captured. The point of Rolla is whenever you want to capture a shot of anything that could be construed as business related, you can open up Rolla's app and just make sure that you're capturing that shot in that particular project, right? So if you're walking down Main Street on a Saturday and you know that this restaurant's pretty cool and it really represents maybe you and your brand and your energy, you open up your template that you already started and just grab those 2 or 3 shots and add it, and then put it away. And three days later, when you're in a team meeting and you got everyone all in one place, get a couple shots at that moment, right? So it's just being conscious, knowing that now is a good opportunity to capture a shot for a business-related instance versus like a personal moment where you would otherwise open your camera roll, or your iPhone camera. So always think Rolla, business video. That's the way I would think of that.
I like the organizational aspect to it. Like when I capture shots on my phone, sometimes with the intention of using them later. I mean, I've got so many hundreds of pictures and videos on my phone that then I don't remember what I have and I can't find it anyway. So I like the idea of having it in different areas. And this all stays on the cloud too until you download it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're not taking up space on your phone with the shots too. Everything's uploaded to our servers. And so there's a nice, element of storage there too. That's worth considering. So, yeah. And just aside from the organization of your clips and things like that, like just know, guys, like I'm pulling up this screen here where it gives you that capture assist technology. I mean, it's hugely helpful. It'll tell you if you're wandering around, right? It'll tell you if your shot is crooked, right? And so, yes, you can keep using TikTok and Instagram and create that super authentic stuff. I think you can still create authentic content with Rolla. But what you're going for here is a little bit more of a polished professional piece of media that might have a longer shelf life than 24 hours. And that's why this capture assist technology is hugely helpful. And obviously, the brand aspect of it, it's really tough to get that brand identity down in TikTok and IG. So, this is also a huge benefit of really building your brand identity through video in a way that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Yeah. I don't know. We've got a couple other folks. Let's see. We have Michelle. Anyone else want to jump in and just what your current process is using video content? I mean, I really don't want to use this as an opportunity just to, to sell our product here. I want to continue to have an open dialogue if anyone has any questions or wants to share how they're currently creating.
Can you confirm if the app is only available on iPhone?
That is correct. It is just iOS native right now.
Any plans on going Android?
Yep, need to raise a couple more bucks, and then we'll build it for the Android platform. It's a little pricey for us right now, but we're working on it. The more engagement we have from folks who have iPhones, and the more we can look to that as our next step. Cool, guys. Well, look, I'm here as a resource. Also, just, I founded this company. So, if you are interested in having more of a one-on-one, you get really specific questions you want to ask, I'm here to help. As soon as you become a Rolla user and you start submitting content, know that you actually get paired with a dedicated producer. This is someone who's a film expert, who's basically like your account manager, and they'll be able to answer your questions, schedule one-on-one time with you. And so just know that this app is powered by humans. This isn't like an auto stitch technology thing that's just happening immediately in the back end of our app, and then we're giving you something that you have to be happy with. No, you can leave comments, you can ask for adjustments, and you'll be paired with someone who's a film expert to help guide you through this process. So I think there's huge value there in the human aspect of Rolla, and so I'm here to help, and really appreciate Bijou and Joanna for allowing us the opportunity to present. And always know you've got that video creator tab right here. There's no other video creator app that Radius is believes in as much as Rolla, and so we would encourage you to click that button and go ahead and create an account for free. Download the app for free and play around with everything I just showed you. That's the best way to get familiar.
Sounds good. Thank you for the demo.
You got it, guys. It was great meeting everyone. Thanks so much for all of your time. And thank you, Bijou and Joanna. Much appreciated. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week.